boy Shunt and your boy Redacted.
What's going on? Catch us on Wylion Mofo, Real Dumbshit, and Redacted Shunt for the Twitter. On YouTube and on Facebook is Official Wylion. Instagram is Wylion Official, and Mixcloud is Wylion RDS for all that dumb shit.
The City and Sweeper podcast and I'm back. What's going on, people? This is Real Dumb Shit. My name is Redacted and his name is
Shunt.
What's happening?
I don't know much, man. Apart from the whole Woes ending.
Oh yeah, shit's a bit fucked up.
Yeah, it's all hellish from here.
It's all fucked up. It's Cold War 2.
Yeah.
The sequel this time is personal.
And with Putin.
And Electric Boogaloo.
And it's the one thing that we didn't really need a sequel to.
And Back in the Habit.
Yeah, it's just like the worst sequel ever. So technically, we're
and
back
for life with a 3 at the end.
Are we in like imagining that history is repeating itself? Are we in the 60s or are we in the 80s? 60s, right? Because shit's starting off again.
I was gonna say 80s, but
nah, this is it. We're not in the 80s.
Yeah, but all the reboots are 80s.
Yeah, but this is a 60s reboot.
Maybe.
Yeah, so technically that makes JFK Donald Trump.
No.
So that means he may well be shot on a grassy knoll.
I mean, we can only hope.
No, I don't hope. I don't wish death on anyone, even people as orange as Donald Trump. I don't know. But yeah, it was quite popular with the people. Tried to move around and shift around a couple bits. Got in the way of either the mafia or the status quo of the government, and boom, boom, bang, bang.
I'm against this reference.
What, the JFK reference?
Just the paralleling JFK and Trump.
The only reason why is because those motherfuckers started off wars. Cold wars. The worst kind.
Is it though?
Yes. It's the worst.
It's better than a hot war.
Hot war, cold war. Cold war is where they just stockpile. So
yeah,
it's pointless.
It is pointless.
Why don't I reckon what we should do is that we should have just a one world tournament like in Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, where things are just rectified by people rocking it out. So, what was it? Kim Jong-un versus Donald Trump.
Oh, you mean they actually fight, not like they?
Yeah. That's how we should do wars.
Like
So
avatar
we basically nominate our leaders to fight it out. So, I reckon Mike Tyson's bid for presidency will probably help.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't really want to go up against Iron Mike in the ring, unless
he's a bit older.
He doesn't matter. He's crafty. He's still got it.
Might be able to take him.
Yeah, he might well be. I mean, if Evander Holyfield, but then ear bite and all that, it's complicated. But I reckon that's how we should do it. We should settle our beefs Dragon Ball Z style in the ring. Budokai.
Yeah, but do you really fancy our chances with Theresa May?
Well, if you hit a girl, you're a dick. So even though we will lose,
you're an old lady, you're a real dick.
Exactly. So if anything, it'll be, and then just give her a switchblade. Even things out.
She can't stab no one.
She have to learn.
She tried to learn to dance. It didn't work. I don't think she can.
No, but that's how I reckon she. That's the reason why I reckon she'll be good at fighting, because she has no chance.
Because you can't dance?
No, because she's socially inept, isn't it? So it's like one of those ones where you have to have a complete disregard for social people, if that makes sense, or socialising with people. So somebody who is almost a robot would be ideal for the said situation, especially with
almost.
Yeah, because you got Mike Tyson, in America. So you got to think of this realistically. So Mike Tyson, I'm not saying that he's above hitting an old lady, but
pretty sure he's not.
I'm
pretty sure he's not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not sure that hitting grandma is completely different to hitting a grown woman. I don't know. It's a difficult one. So if you had like, well, anyway, the whole sort of social moral thing has sort of brought me to my point where I watched a bunch of Netflix shows, and now I feel I might be a serial killer. Not that I haven't killed anyone, but you know, the way that they word it is somebody who has charm, somebody who has been raised by a single parent family, preferably a mother, constantly humiliated.
When?
No. I'm just saying in general. Not going into facts. The only thing that I haven't had, I haven't been sexually abused. I reckon that's the thing. But then technically, what is sexual abuse? You know, it's a weird one. But yeah, I was watching Inside a Killing Mind, and I watched that Ted Bundy tapes.
Okay.
And there's this like triangle or something like that, where it's like, oh god, what? If you're an animal killer, a bedwetter, and well, basically, I haven't killed any animals. I haven't killed any animals, and I haven't done the whole sort of bedwetting thing, not to my knowledge, anyway. But apparently, if you're a bedwetter up until the age of 15, I think they call it. Yeah. It's based on humiliation or some bullshit. Anyway, either.
So you're not a serial killer?
No, I'm just a product from a single parent family. But that also means that I fit the profile. However, one thing I did notice about the programs...
Out of a triangle of 3 things...
I have one.
Which one was that?
I'm just a product of single parent, yeah. Single parent with a mother. Single parent with a dad, apparently, has an opposite bearing on said event. But I was watching...
It's the opposite of a serial killer.
Well, I mean, I suppose it'll work if it was like a single parent father and a child that's a lady, I guess. Because it's the sexual humiliation thingy-majiggy. But you'll have to be pretty fucking abusive. So, yeah, I would say keep an eye on that Frizzle child for a little bit. Yeah, just keep a good, clean eye on her. She was the victim, but, you know, she could be the person doing it next. But, anyway, so I digress. So, the one thing I did notice about the whole Ted Bundy and the whole sort of like criminal mind and all that stuff is that they go through 4 stages. One's called trolling, whereas they're looking for a victim. Then there's the wooing phase, and then there's the abduction phase, I believe, or the... can't remember. Basically, it's like 4 stages. Yeah. And, yeah, all of those stages, apart from the killing, ways of you approaching a lady just to get a number. So, it's incredibly vague. So you've got that. And then, to add insult to injury, they've never caught anybody with the profile. They've identified them with the profile.
Wait, what?
Yeah. They've never caught anybody with the profile.
Yeah.
But they have captured someone that matches the profile, right? By sheer chance. And for some reason, this profiling thing is still revered as relevant. Despite
so
not...
it's not helpful at all.
No. So basically, it hasn't caught... I mean, like, maybe in some cases, because obviously, like, there are certain patterns that these serial killers have, or things that they want to do, and, you know, places or people that they may well be interested in, based on a pattern. So, you know, once they start killing here, blah, 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 I assume, anyway. Generate a pattern. However, they, like, the way that they caught Ted Bundy was because he was basically trolling at the set time. So he was like looking for a lady to abduct, kill, murder, molest, etc. And yeah, they caught him because he had his lights out. The guy apprehended him, locked him up, handcuffed him, and then they found all this burglary shit in his car. Then they held him, and then they assumed that he matched the profile of this guy called Ted, based on the information that they were given. That's the first time it was caught. Now, what makes it even more fucked up is that he eluded custody twice.
Wait, is his name not Ted?
Yeah, his name's Ted.
But
So-
he fit a profile of a guy named Ted.
Yeah, because... But then this is another bit of detail that they failed to sort of like recognise. They asked people, were people going around asking weird questions and blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, eyewitnesses labelled him as Ted, gave him a physical description, and, yeah, that's how they based it on. So basically, eyewitness accounts, as well as the other thing, so the profile thing doesn't really match.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the whole program was basically them trying to sort of like hem into me that, oh, these profiles really work. They really, really work. Although technically all the serial killers that have been out and been active haven't been caught with said method. The only method that's actually been caught was when Ted Bundy said to one of them that when he was profiling people with them, says, yeah, he'll probably do this, he'll probably do that, based on his thing. So it's basically Ted Bundy's opinion. It's like, whatever. Which I suppose is better than having, like, because he's kind of like an expert, even though he was a killer. So yeah, it's like really weird. Really fucking weird. Speaking of really fucking weird, let's talk about some real dumb shit. This is extremely dumb. I got tore off on a tangent.
Before that,
fine, it's your show.
I've had a... Nah, fuck it.
What do you mean, fuck it?
Nah, I was going to complain about the terrible week I've had travelling around London, but I just can't be bothered.
That's terrible.
Just can't be bothered. It was just horribleness.
What would this define horrible?
I had a train that disappeared.
Were you on it?
No.
That's fine then.
Depends.
There's probably around 150
look,
people
it disappeared.
trapped in the London Bermuda Triangle. So.
Yeah, but it disappeared. But for all I know, it could have ended up at the destination. If it ended up at the destination, then it's cool. I wouldn't have been late if I was on it.
Ah.
But having not been on it,
Was it internal, as in like inside London?
yeah.
It's not that bad. You could have got another one.
Well, I had to get another one.
Yeah.
Because my train disappeared.
Yeah, but that's a bit weird.
Like what they said was, apparently the driver got confused with the message that he was given, and he didn't stop at my station. But the wrinkle is, no one saw a train. So where did the train go?
That's creepy.
It is.
So the train disappeared from the platform.
Well,
I
it
mean,
wasn't on the platform. It was just never at the platform. It
So-
never went past the station.
Ghost Street.
No one heard it. No one saw it. The only way we know it exists was the message saying that it went past.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Proper. That's even more scary than what I was thinking about. That's messed up.
It is messed up. Fuck TFL. Fuck.
Can't say keep fucking TFL.
Why not?
It's bad. It's petty. Everyone has to use it. Everyone knows this shit. So
That's the worst thing about it. We have to use it.
I used to know a guy that used to work for TFL.
Yeah.
Not as a driver or anything like that, but it's like the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't work for them. If I was a driver, I would just wouldn't. But saying that, it'll be more fucked up if Uber turned into sort of like transport for London thing, or there was a transport for London
Uber
thing.
trains.
Yeah, Uber train. Just turns up at your house.
Yeah, why not?
That's fucked, bro. Just a one big ass monorail that you just bungee jump onto.
Yeah.
That's messed up, bro. Just attach your cord and then just flies you up.
Thought about flying up.
Just pure rainwater in your eye and you're trying to avoid rain.
Nah, well, you just go inside.
Well, I suppose.
They need doors.
Okay.
Did you see the Avengers Superbowl trailer?
Yeah, it's the same.
It is the same.
It's exactly the same.
the
I
same.
know nothing more.
Well, no, there was a couple of different... Yeah, you don't know anything more. There was a couple of different shots in there.
You get to sort of you get to see the left and the right side of Stark. That's pretty much all I noticed.
Yeah.
So you can see all the scars.
You do see he is with Nebula. Which we guessed anyway, but some people are like, oh, he's on his own. Where did Nebula go? But, yeah. So they're working on a thing.
What, him breathing and eating and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably doesn't have to. How fucked up would that be, though? Like, imagine if you're Nebula and you just got to sit there and watch Stark die. Like, just... No oxygen.
I keep forgetting you need that. You know. Well, this is the rumor, and I reckon that he'll probably be remade.
Yeah, probably, but imagine if that wasn't the case. Imagine if she just had to sit there and watch him die while, like, she don't need to eat or breathe.
Nah, it's more fucked up the other way around. Just imagine if you...
What if you're Stark and you're watching Nebula just walking
walk
around minding her
exactly.
business?
Yeah, exactly. That's worse. It's like, whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, because as she watches you die, it's like, you know, it's more fucked.
Maybe.
Nebula ain't gonna feel the way because she's gonna get through this. Full blown Daniel Beggingfield, bruv.
Maybe.
Terrible stuff.
You see Thor looking sad in multiple different shots.
Yeah, I knew Thor was sad. He's been sad ever since he plunged that axe into his chest.
Yeah. Well, he was sad
head.
before then. He was sad when he saw his friend get killed.
No, his brother.
His friend got killed first.
His friend didn't get killed first. Oh yeah,
Heimdall.
Heimdall. Yeah. There was a bit of sadness there. So, oh no, not him. I liked him, and he could see stuff, and he used to open up the front. That's going to be very inconvenient for me.
Hell yeah, it's going to be fucking inconvenient.
And then wham, Loki gets it as well. It's like, oh shit, he would have been the only other guy that would have been able to do all the other stuff for me.
Possibly, yeah.
Shit. Now I'm going to have to learn how to use this frost thing myself.
Yeah, I don't know. It might not be that hard.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair...
Executioner learned how to do it.
It's just... Yeah, but that's because he had the sword.
Yeah.
Wait, so Heimdall did have the sword, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't use it on Thanos.
Oh, did he have the sword at that point? I don't know, it might have been in a different room.
And mind you, Asgard already been broken, innit?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ragnarok. Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, I mean, he still could use it to stab him, but... You know.
I'm pretty sure the sword has other things. Like, it must have some form of Asgardian powers.
Yeah, open up the Bifrost.
Which no longer exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's problematic, isn't it?
A little bit. Saw Rocket walking.
You always walk...
Saw Captain America looking sad with no beard.
Yeah, just got used to the beard. It's like... Yeah,
he probably thought it's the last film I'll make an effort and shave this time.
Yeah.
But the other one is just like... Because he doesn't shave in his downtime. In his downtime he has a beard, so he's just like, fuck it, I'm just turning up to work.
You reckon?
For the last one, yeah.
No, I think it's because he was Nomad then, isn't he? He was,
No, but he wasn't Nomad in the last one.
No, that's because it was Civil War. That's the last time we saw him.
No, but after that was Infinity War. And,
yeah, he had a beard.
And he had a beard then, yeah. So he was like, just turning up
because
to work
at the end of not Black Panther, after Civil War, he settled. That's another thing that pissed me off about Black Panther.
What?
Wasn't Captain America there as well?
Yeah, but he didn't stay. He just dropped Bucky off and left.
That's what I'm saying.
There's shit to do. You can't just stay there.
Yeah, but you know. By the way,
he visited.
I'm just saving your brainwashed friend.
Yeah.
Got this guy. Just knocked me off the throne. Might need your help.
Like he weren't there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he weren't there. Like how? Who would have got the message to him? How would he have got there? Like there's too many. You know, you can't blame him for not being there.
I suppose. And it all depends on like the speed of the events, because basically I assume the Black Panther film happens in between. What film does it happen in between? Well, basically, it happens in between Infinity War and.
So.
No. It's between Infinity War and Homecoming. By the looks of things, just because of the amount of time that passed.
I mean, I guess.
It's very confusing.
It's not that confusing.
Nah, but I mean like timeline-wise, because if Cap wasn't there, where was Cap?
It's off doing other shit.
Nah, he was with bloody whatchamacallit, innit? He was in Manchester or whatever.
I don't think they were there the whole time.
Well, you couldn't have got there within seconds.
You say he couldn't have?
Yeah. Because remember, like, the message only went out when Tony jumped on the spaceship.
Yes.
And then with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So that would have been, what, an hour? And then by that time, he's already with the Vision. He's either there all the bloody time, which I think he was.
Quinjet's are fast. That could have been anyway.
Yeah, it could have been. Could have been. But then he would have to get to the Quinjet. Still have to get to the Quinjet.
It's not going to be far.
Well, he's not going to be far from it, you reckon?
Yeah, of course not.
One would like to think so. I would like to think so.
Of course not.
All that power and responsibility of being Captain America, and you're like in Devon, for example. Quinjet's in London.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
It's no way going to be that far.
Yeah, so
no way going to.
So
be
what?
That
So
far.
what do you reckon?
I'm saying.
What, a 20-minute?
Wouldn't be
20-minute journey to the Quinjet.
I'm saying 10 minutes.
10 minutes at all times.
10 minutes. That's the 10-minute walk as well.
How would
If
you?
he
How
runs,
would you get? I suppose he
if he
goes
runs,
invisible.
he'll probably get there in 3 minutes.
No, less. He's Captain America, isn't it?
What?
You can like run faster than a car.
Yeah, but he can run faster than a car going the speed limit. Yeah, he can't run faster than a car doing its own limit.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Nah,
He's running like an ostrich, bruv.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Nah,
And T'Challa,
I'm saying 50, 60 tops.
50, 60.
Yeah.
So, but T'Challa, he can obviously move faster than that because he's
Yeah,
jumping
he can.
from. He's moving from moving vehicles,
Yeah,
jumping in front of moving vehicles from a moving vehicle. Like when you think of the physics of that,
yeah,
it's ridiculous, bruv.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Anyway, yeah. So the Quinjet's never going to be far away.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Never going to be far away. What else did we see?
Well, we saw. Oh God,
What?
I've got preparing myself for this one. The Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw trailer teaser came
Who
out.
said that's next?
That's not next.
Huh?
That's not next. So you're saying what else did I see? So that wasn't a question. That was more of a rhetorical thing where you went into
Well, actually, I was
silence.
actually talking about like what else did we see in the Endgame trailer?
Yeah. What you did there was a dick move. It's fine.
Why?
It's like, well, I'm just gonna pretend to see if I'm doing this stuff, and then blam. By the way, Shunt, you can't be saying this stuff, man. See, it's all under my cap. See, it's all good though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Toy Story 4 Superbowl trailer. Did you have a look?
Nah, I didn't have no look at that one.
Why not?
What was it about? Well, there's nothing more that I can actually watch from that. Like, in regards to without seeing the bloody film. I know what it's about. I don't need to see more quirky, jumpy stuff.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, because I've already had, 4?
Well, you've had 3. This is 4.
No, I mean, 4 teaser thingies. He had one
Have
with
you?
Yeah, there's the one with the 2, furball motherfuckers.
They were in this one.
There was another one with, was it just the 4 in the background and Bugs and, it's not Bugs, Buzz and Woody were talking about it. Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing one with a horse or something like that, Bullseye. galloping about.
Maybe.
But either. I've seen like more than enough quirky stuff, and I've got an Apple Watch as well. So, and the worst thing about having an Apple Watch isn't because you're a douchebag and you have to buy one. That's not the worst thing. The worst thing is you only get like 3 or 4 screensavers that you can actually have on the watch. And one of them is Toy Story, and it's constantly looping on my one at this current time.
So you don't get to choose?
No, you have the illusion of choice. The illusion of choice.
Apple's MO.
But then I'm thinking, what other company or what other toy thingy-majiggy would you have on a watch that's digital format? Like
Anything else.
Anything else.
Literally anything else.
Yeah, so Toy Story, the same people that make Toy Story also make Disney, maybe.
Well, they don't make Disney.
No, I'm just saying Disney do it.
Yeah.
And they've got Toy Story on the Apple Watch, whatever. Why not some Marvel characters? What about something for me?
Well, I mean...
Running around with my wrist, and the only person that gets excited about my watch is my my nieces.
Who's got Toy Story?
Yeah. Constantly tap my wrist.
Well, complain to Apple, innit? Tell them stop being little bitches.
Well, that'll be hard to do.
Why?
Well, have you heard the recent news?
What?
Apple are...
They're gonna stop being little bitches.
No, they're becoming even more little bitches. Basically, they're starting to stockpile all your old photos onto your phone. Mm. And then...
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Well, to be fair, they have given you warning, and it is sort of like not a shock, as it were, but they give you this free service called the iCloud. iCloud stores around about 5 GB. Over a particular set of time, your cloud will get filled up with random tut. And, if you fill it up with even more random tut, and you don't want to lose your current tut, you have to pay for an upgrade.
Okay.
Which is more than reasonable. My only gripe is trying to delete the motherfucking things off the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they made it so difficult. So you just have to keep random photos from, like, 2008.
Why'd you have to keep them?
I don't. I just want them gone. I just don't care anymore. Like, and the worst thing about it is that it's only recently that I've gone through these, like, photos.
Yeah.
Because, it's on my phone and all that stuff. And it is tragic, bruv. I've evolved pretty much very little over that whole 10-year period. Because, like, back in the day, you could see, your developments in photos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When you were fat, when you were slim, when you were big, when you were tall, when you were short, when you was in school and all that stuff. After 21, I look exactly the same. I mean, I've got a bit fatter, I've got a bit slimmer, I've got a bit more toned, then I've got a bit fatter and a little bit toned.
Yeah.
That's it, bruv.
Well, what do you expect? What are you
No.
expecting?
I mean, like, I'm not expecting that much, but, like, the imagery is, like, you go through different phases, all that stuff. But the noughties had nothing. Like, there was nothing there. There wasn't, like, a goth phase. There wasn't, like, any of these other sort of quirky bits. There was nothing there. Nothing. Like, there wasn't groups that I could have joined. Like... The only thing
there were groups you could have joined.
I could have put, hand on heart, I could have.
What you're saying is you were lazy in the noughties. You didn't do nothing.
Well, I'm a crocodile, innit? I don't have to change. I'm perfect for this.
There's no complaining.
But
I don't see what your point is.
I'm just saying, like, it's kind of depressing looking at my photos, because they all look the same.
Don't look at them, then.
Well, I have to, because I have to delete them off my iCloud.
Can't you delete them without looking?
It's very hard to. And I might delete, a decent one. Not that I'm saying... I'm speaking like a hoarder.
But if you've not looked at it in a year, delete it. What do you need it for?
This is the theory now. Like, because now I realise how insignificant it is.
Yeah.
But at the time, they were memories.
Then load them onto your computer, innit, and then delete it.
No, because what happens is that you just get tut. It's like... As horrible as it sounds, I prefer it when we only had the paper photos.
Yeah.
I prefer it.
Yeah, because you just throw away the ones you don't want.
Exactly, and you just keep the ones that you need.
Exactly.
And then
a photo album, you put them inside.
It's just a lot now. Like, I've got too many photos of myself on the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, people, a photo album used to be a physical thing. It's not just a file on your computer.
Now it's just a file on your Facebook. It's a file on... It's just pointless, bruv.
Fuck Facebook.
I don't know about fuck Facebook.
I know about fuck Facebook.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying fuck Facebook is probably an internet thing. And we're probably giving them a shout out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck Facebook.
Stop it. But yeah. What else is on the dumb list?
Did you see the new Us trailer?
No.
It's basically a lot of the same shit we've seen.
So,
Still on board.
Yeah. Was that for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You got an Us trailer on the Super Bowl?
I think so. It might have been before.
That's crazy.
It might have been before. But it's recent.
I'm not really... I mean, I don't know enough about it. All I know is that there's got these weird doppelgangers. And the weird doppelgangers want to hurt the originals, I guess.
Except, maybe they're not the originals.
Maybe they're not. Maybe they're replaced.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I reckon that's exactly what it is. So, in that theory, you don't have to watch the film.
Yeah, but I do, because I don't know if it's true or not.
Well, there might be a
I could be wrong.
There might be a third party. You might just see the real them sort of like... I don't know. I mean, like, it's an interesting concept to some degree.
I think it's clones. They experimented on some crazy people. And then they let them out in society. And then the crazy ones escaped. And they want to kill them.
Or, my theory is this. They need to eat the other one's brains in order to live.
Maybe by diet.
Maybe.
Yeah. No one
Fight
in
for the
2019 is into I got 5 on it that much.
What do you mean I got 5 on it?
That's what they're listening to in the car. Innit?
No one since 2000 and... Actually, no, 1999. It was a big thing then.
Yeah.
Now it's nothing.
Exactly.
And like,
That's how you know they're clones.
Yeah, I know it's like the nostalgia factor for it, but
Nah, not that much. Really.
yeah, 5 on it is not.
Yeah, it's alright, but you know.
It was on my iPod for 2 weeks.
There's other things I'll go to for my nostalgia.
Yeah.
My nostalgia hit.
Yeah. Defo. Speaking about nostalgia and hits, what's the other dumb shit?
It's funny you'd say that because Escape from New York remake.
Is it?
Yep.
Jesus.
Once again, Lee Winnell. Yep.
Is he the guy that did the original Escape from New York?
No, it was John Carpenter.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't care about this one.
Why not?
It's very hard to. I mean, I love the character Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
To the point that I even tolerated him in Metal Gear Solid and all the iterations of it. However,
Yeah.
you can't reboot Escape from New York without Kurt Russell.
Well, I mean, you can, otherwise it wouldn't be a reboot.
That's what I'm saying. Why do the reboot? I'd rather see Old Man Snake.
Really? Yeah, but Kurt Russell's too old.
Two Old Man Snake would be good as well.
Is he too old, actually?
It'll be literally the Old Man Logan film that we'll never get.
Fuck Old Man Logan.
No, that's an amazing film.
No, it's not.
Concept.
No, it's, maybe concept.
It's like, my sentence was
thank
too long.
you. I'm glad you put that in because that film gets way too much hype. Fuck that film.
No, I'm not talking about Logan. Logan is not
Oh,
Old Man
what are you
Logan.
talking about?
Old
Well,
Man
it's
Logan.
basically Logan.
No, it's not. There's no Incredible Hulk family. There's no Mysterio. There's nothing. But
Fuck that film anyway.
yeah, but either. I mean, like, so the Snake Plissken will probably be the best route for us to even get something that's even similar to our post-apocalyptic dream.
Maybe. But yeah, well, Lee Winnell is writing and directing.
Yeah.
He is the man behind Upgrade.
Oh yeah, that's good.
He is the man that we spoke about last week about the new Invisible Man. I think there's some other shit he's involved in as well. But yeah, I'm on board. Why not? Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Hopefully it'll be good. Yeah, he's saying that he hopefully doesn't want to make a bloated mess a la Total Recall, a la Robocop. He wants to keep it grounded and, you know.
Right. While I'm finishing off my food, sorry about that.
Why interrupt me and then you can't talk?
That's the funniest type of interruption.
That is.
It is.
That is. It's irritating.
Yeah, that's funny.
For who?
For the audience, it'll be like,
No, it's not.
He's going to say something? No, I didn't. Alright. Anyway, I digress. In regards to Total Recall and Robocop, they are the exceptions to every rule of any reboot and how not to do it.
What?
Basically, Total Recall just used the machinery, or they used the concept of him having a memory before and then having his memories restored.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the original sort of quirky bits. That, you know, Mars, that casual sort of like Miss Myrna.
Yeah.
A woman with 3
Well, it
teeth.
was more-
Actually, I think there was a woman with 3 teeth.
It was.
Mutants.
Well, apparently it was more faithful to the book, and I think in the book they didn't actually go to Mars.
But the Arnold Schwarzenegger one was better.
Of course, it was better.
So much better. And it shouldn't be the case, because if it was faithful to the book,
Yeah.
we should have enjoyed this one more.
Nah, I'm not necessarily.
But it also means that some books are better than the film.
Of course, that's true.
Yeah.
There's no reason why that wouldn't be true.
I mean, what what book do you reckon was so shit compared to the film?
Well, shit compared to the film. No idea.
That's what I'm saying. I reckon that Total Recall is probably one of those.
Maybe the book's amazing, but it just didn't go to Mars.
Yeah. Or maybe the book is amazing and it has combinations of both of those films that make it amazing to the point that you want to make a film about it.
Yeah.
But only half of those elements were portrayed in each of those films.
Correct.
Dangerous theory.
Yeah.
It's like having a cake, but only having one top and one bottom of different flavors.
Yes. Sort of.
It's like a Victorian sponge and a chocolate sponge, double top,
Yeah. Maybe.
which is good, but nobody really wants to have chocolate and jam.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Actually, no, they don't.
That's gross.
So do they?
Maybe blackcurrant jam. I don't know. I
No,
mean,
what about Black Forest?
Yeah, Black Forest, yeah, I suppose.
Swear out, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the whole concept of me saying it, you know, I could have just said, oh, Black Forest, but, yeah. But it just doesn't seem right? Chocolate and jam.
Kind of. But those films aren't one film. Or, like, those films aren't... if those films were part of the same franchise, then, yeah, you'd say that's chocolate and jam. But since they're actually just two separate films, then...
Yeah, you don't even... I mean, if you remember the names, maybe they got the same names or something like that.
I mean, probably.
But, yeah, I think it's...
Fuck that film anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, Reboot's quite dodgy. But, yeah. What other shit?
Did you see the Captain Marvel Superbowl trailer?
It's much like the Endgame trailer. It's exactly the same.
I like the same shit. There's some different bits, but yeah, I like the same shit.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to watch Captain Marvel, yeah. I'm going to watch Endgame. And,
Is it out in March?
yeah.
Oh, so soon.
So soon.
It's coming up.
Yeah. No, I think it's coming out in April.
Are you sure? No, Endgame's out in April.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, my God. It's got like a month.
We're so close. The hype is real, bro. The hype is real.
Undoubtedly, but I'm just so shocked that it's so soon. I literally feel like I just watched Avengers Infinity War like last week.
I actually did watch it last week.
Well, me as well. But but I mean, like, it's been that soon sort of thing. Like, it's like, yeah, it's just, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Like, we're going to have answers to all this debate. Do you reckon it's going to be good for that reason, or is it going to be bad? Because we have answers.
Nah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to watch it either.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like, in theory, yeah, it should be good. Are we going to get the answers that we need or want? Maybe not.
We'll get the answers that we need. There might not be the answers we want.
Yeah.
This is what I was going to ask you. So I was watching this video the other day about fan theories.
Oh god, I fucking hate these. And
I do hate them. Normally, this one was kind of. Obviously, like with fan theories, or most of the ones I find anyway, like any surface level scrutiny kind of just tears them apart.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes they can be fun.
Yeah. Which one?
Well, this one was basically saying that what Doctor Strange did in Infinity War was like a time hack, which put them in a time loop until specific things happen that will get to that one point where they win. So, like, say how he was watching all the different events, and he was saying like in one version they won. So they were saying that he created a time loop, and certain events had to happen to lead up to that point where they win, and that's the only time when they come out of the time loop. But my question, well, what I went to ask you wasn't really about that, but it was about if there is time travel and there's certain events that bring back villains who have died, would you be on board, or would you be like, fuck this film?
No, because whatever happens out of Avengers Infinity, or is it Endgame, I'm on board for, because
whatever happens.
Whatever. I mean, like, because I trust the fact that they've got a plan.
Yeah.
If it was a DC movie...
We'll talk about DC movies today.
Huh?
So we're not talking about DC movies today.
What do you mean?
Until later.
Until later, okay, fine. Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, in regards to that, because at the moment, I'm looking at it as the conclusion to the story of 10 years that we've been watching.
Yeah.
So, love it, hate it, Wylion, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm excited for that reason. Closure. Beginning of, closure of one chapter. I mean, Killmonger, obviously, I felt that he shouldn't have died.
Yeah, I read something. Well, actually, I didn't read. I read a headline saying that he might be back. I didn't actually read the story because
yeah, he was meant to be back for number 2.
For what, flashbacks?
Well,
it can't even really be flashbacks because it'd just be weird.
Well, I mean, if it is the time loop, then he could possibly be resurrected.
Yeah.
All of the villains could be resurrected.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is the thing. If it takes all of the Marvel cinematic universe to kill Thanos.
Oh, what you mean, like, even the villains? Just bring back the villains, everyone just has a big old rock and fuck up Thanos.
Yeah. That could be epic. I mean, they can still hate each other.
Yeah.
You know, we won't lose any of that.
Including Abomination.
Especially Abomination. The Abomination should never have left.
Yeah.
And he hasn't died. So technically he's rogue.
Apparently he's on the raft.
Huh?
Apparently he's on the raft.
But has he... I mean, like, I don't understand Abomination's condition. Is his condition permanent? Like, he can't change back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would make sense why he's on the raft and we haven't seen him.
Well, also he's a criminal.
No, but I'm just saying, like, with Bruce Banner, he can devolve and evolve.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure he reverts back. No?
No.
Damn.
No. As far as I know, he's always the Abomination.
So we'll never see Tim Roth ever again.
No.
It's a damn shame.
Love it.
Nah, they have to change that. They have to change that.
Why? No, man. This is what they do to fucking Beast in the X-Men movies.
No. The only reason why
No.
is because I've got an idea for a Hulk film that I reckon would actually work.
Well, and it needs an Abomination.
Well, it has to have
it needs to be able to change.
Yeah, change back and forth.
Why?
Because it then becomes
Why not use Red Hulk?
You could do it either. But I'm just saying, you know, my idea for a Hulk film is that you have a guy that has the same abilities / or same afflictions as Hulk, and it's a who done it or who is it sort of film. And obviously, we all know it's probably even going to be Thunderbolt or blah blah blah, because we've read the comic. But the idea is that, you know, another Hulk is popping up. Maybe he's red, maybe he's green. You know, maybe it's Abomination, maybe, you know. And the idea is that Hulk then has to become a hero in defiance of what everybody else thinks of him. Everybody thinks that it's the Hulk that's doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So obviously it makes more sense that way. And I reckon that'll make a good film.
Yeah.
It'll be entertaining. There'll be twists, turns and all that stuff. And it makes sense. So, yeah, Abomination for me would have to be that guy.
Yeah.
Because I like what Tim Roth did with the character. Bronski. Definitely good.
Yes.
Or bring back Edward Norton.
Nah.
No. The only reason why I say that...
Fuck that.
Because remember there was like 4 or 5 different Hulks.
Yeah.
And, oh God, what's that grey one? Obviously you got Grey Hulk, but then there was the other one that they turned from Grey Hulk.
Mr. Fix.
Mr. Fixer, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he should be brought back as Mr. Fix.
Yeah, but Mr. Fix is just Hulk.
Yeah, I suppose. But that's what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that we're saying... Well, basically, I know that they're going to do Secret Invasion at some point.
Possibly.
Wouldn't it be better, or would it be a fucking headfuck for the Hulk to be Super Skrull, as in my man? So the Hulk that's introduced is Super Skrull. And yeah, so he's Super Skrull, and Edward Norton's actually Bruce Banner, and they've basically kidnapped him.
What, you mean Mark Ruffalo is Super Skrull?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
So you want him as Hulk?
Yeah. Yeah.
I reckon he'll be better as a villain.
Yeah, fuck Ed Norton.
Now, because the whole thing about that whole situation is that he explains why he left.
I don't care. Fuck Ed Norton.
You're a bad guy. But yeah,
I'm not a bad guy.
No. Well, basically, I'm not saying replace Mark Ruffalo.
You are saying that.
No.
He'll be a Skrull
I'm just
Hulk,
saying.
And then Ed Norton will be a real Hulk.
No, what I'm saying is that the version that we see is Super Skrull.
Yeah.
And the real Mark Ruffalo Hulk is elsewhere, which would explain why he got his ass handed to him by Thanos. Controversial. Maybe I'm right.
Maybe.
I reckon I am, actually.
Maybe.
I reckon.
I think you're not right.
I think I'm right.
Of course you do.
Hulk goes away. A friggin' guy finds out that Hulk has no control of his body, or he can't remember certain things. I reckon he does remember everything, and it's Super Skrull. Because when he was there on the fighting planet, maybe, I don't know, certain things happened, like he was helping out Thanos or whatever. Because the whole connection between, what's that guy's name? The guy with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
his character and Thanos are like elders, and they communicate with each other a lot. So why the fuck would Hulk be there? Maybe he doesn't know, because obviously he's a prisoner. But why the fuck would Hulk be there precisely at the right time when Thor is teleported there?
Yeah, but before going there was a random act.
Oh, was it?
Well, yeah.
No.
Yeah. They went there by accident. They fell out of the Bifrost.
Yeah, he got knocked out of the Bifrost
Yeah.
by his evil sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing happens by accident, especially if she can mash up Nomir.
What?
It's a crazy theory, I know. I reckon that Thor was set up by Super Skrull, and it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You have little faith.
The me of no faith.
Next one.
Yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Let's get over and done with.
Did you see the Hobbs and Shaw trailer?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I've got a mixture of emotions on this one, right?
Yeah.
One, I'm just going to throw this out from now. I wasn't a fan of Fast and Furious. Never have been. Probably won't be. Still bitter about Gone in 60 Seconds not becoming a major franchise.
Whose fault is that?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who his fault is.
None of those people would have came back.
Yeah,
Apart from Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones is the only person that would have come back.
Maybe. But
everyone else had better things to do.
But yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds was a superior film.
It
Unfortunately, we were stuck with Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I mean, Vin Diesel will always say,
one cast had other things to do. The other cast had not much to do. That's why.
Yeah. So they were able to focus on their branding,
Yeah.
I guess. Although, that theory is also out as well, because the first time that they wanted to do a sequel, none of the original cast were in it, apart from Paul Walker. And then none of the cast were in the third one, and then the fourth one, the original cast returned, and then I suppose.
Yeah, well, okay. One production company managed to make their cast not coming back work, and the other one gave up.
So Fast and Furious is not the best of things. Anyway, so that aside, because now they're on the bounce back. They're doing their rebranding.
Well, they done bounced the motherfucker back.
Oh yeah. Me, I still haven't watched. I think I've watched one of them. I can't remember. Recently, Rock was in it. That's what I remember.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need to see the other Fast and Furious films to watch this trailer and be like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, either. My whole thing... So, basically, that aside, the Fast and Furious thing that I don't like, the two characters, Hobbs and Shaw, right? I reckon if it didn't have the Fast and Furious branding on it, and you just had The Rock and Jason Statham and Idris Elba in it, it would have sold anyway.
Probably, yeah. But they're having Fast and Furious has the extra, and obviously it's characters people know as well. So it's got that extra bump. It's got that Fast and Furious bump in it.
Whatever, but I haven't watched any of the Hobbs and Shaw shit in Fast and Furious. So.
Yeah, you haven't, but other people have.
Okay, fair enough.
That part of it is to get the Fast and the Furious fans in. Like, it just being an amazing action film with Idris Elba, Rock, and Jason Statham, that gets everyone else in.
Okay, so that aside,
so
those three actors haven't got anything bad against.
Of course not.
However, when I saw this trailer,
your mind was blown.
No, it's too
felt
goofball.
The goof bumps.
It's too goofball.
No, it's not.
Too goofball.
No, it's not.
It's goofy.
No, it's not.
Bionic freaking Idris Elba.
It's not Bionic.
AKA Bionic Brixton.
He's not. He's not Bionic.
Bionic.
He's not Bionic. He's got
Brixton.
no Bionic parts.
Biological Brixton.
That just sounds weird. That doesn't mean anything.
That's exactly what it is.
A person.
Exactly. Brixton is a person in this film. That's another thing I have to
Yeah.
get past. Brixton is a person.
Whatever. Who cares about the name?
And
a rose by any other motherfucker.
And
yeah,
he's meant to be a ghost. Yet it's so hard not to see Idris Elba.
You don't know though. You don't know how he's moving.
Yeah, I do.
You don't know how he's moving.
He's big.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. It's like when The Rock tries to go undercover in Central Intelligence. It's just like...
He's never undercover in that film.
Well, I can't remember. But I can't remember which film he was in when he was a spy or something like that. It's ridiculous.
None. It was Central Intelligence and he's not undercover in that film.
Well, either. Like, it's very hard not to notice The Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look at The Rock, you know it's The Rock.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
thinking...
don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but
you
it's
don't look
like...
at The Rock and say, oh, you're a spy. Or you're a...
Well,
what?
This is it. But if you saw, like, realistically, if you saw Idris Elba clad top to bottom in, like, body armour, what he was wearing there...
Yeah, he's not a ghost now. He was a ghost before when he worked for the government. Now that he's not working for them, he's just a generic bad guy.
Generic bad guy.
Well, not generic because he's got superpowers, but now he's just a bad guy. Like, he's not a ghost anymore.
It's just that alone, and then you've got the terrible one-liners that they're spouting.
What
to
terrible
each other.
one-liners?
What, this asshole? The twin thing. It's just that made me cringe.
Nah, it worked. It worked for those two.
Cringed.
It worked for those two.
Cringed.
Like, nine times out of 10, yes, cringe. But with these two, it worked. It's probably because you don't recognize the history
In the
that you're
film.
saying that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you'll get past those bits. Those bits where you're like, oh, you need to know the history. It's fine. You'll get past those bits, and you get to like the other bits, like when he mashes his head on the elevator, and he's like, he mouths, "Fuck you."
I see. I don't know what that's about.
Huh?
What do you mean?
When they're going down the outside of the building, The Rock's on the outside of the building, and Jason Statham's in the helicopter. I'm not fucking elevator.
Okay, so were the
And he
roles
swims across
reversed?
with the guy. Huh?
Were the roles reversed in another film?
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Just saying, like, you know, was it in like Fast and Furious 5 and
No.
what's the in joke? There's no in joke.
No, there is no in joke.
It's just him saying fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I fine.
It's just a fuck you joke.
Fuck you joke. Yeah, fine. Fair enough. Because that I thought was like an in joke when I was watching it. Nah, it's just a normal
No,
fuck
I
you.
mean, not unless you think them not liking each other is an in joke, which it's not really.
It's not really.
No, because that's what the whole film is about. Two dudes who don't like each other have to work together. Boom, buddy cop movie.
Okay, fair. Well, as I said before, Bionic Brixton,
He's not
Fast and
bionic.
Furious, whatever. You know, other bits aside, it does look fun. It does look fun. I don't want to be Mr. Miserable. But, yeah, it's just like too many goofball moments in that one trailer.
Nah, man, there's no goofball moments.
Just straight up goofball, bruv.
Name one other piece.
Oh, God, so I covered the... I didn't cover the helicopter bit. The bit where it's
What
getting all...
helicopter bit?
You're saying about the swinging from the helicopter or whatever. Elevator, that guy, whatever. Elevator, helicopter, I heard helicopter. I know this.
Yeah, I did, and I corrected myself straight after.
Okay, fine, right enough. But I remember there was one with that. Well, basically, you know, usual bullshit. Helicopter drop in,
That wasn't in the
Superman
trailer.
pose. Yeah, it was with Bionic Brixton
No,
when he declares himself the bad guy.
he wasn't in the helicopter.
What was he in? A van?
He was on the floor in a building.
Was he in a van?
No, he
jumped
wasn't.
out of something.
No.
Watch it again.
What, a helicopter and a van's the same thing now?
Well, haven't you seen that trailer from
No, I haven't.
from Ghana?
No.
No, it's not Ghana. It's Ugandan Films. Who shot Mr. Alex?
Don't care.
You should. It's hilarious. You should watch it. There's a bit where they've got a toy helicopter on a hill, and they've got him up against green screen, and they're running towards the toy helicopter.
Okay.
It's hilarious. But that's, you know, so either. And then when they get in the helicopter, they're in the car.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it might as well be. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, some things in there are just freaking ridiculous.
Like
Which-
what?
Well, I mean, I don't mean the word ridiculous in a bad sense. I mean, like...
No, but your tone is saying it in a bad sense.
Nah,
like, you're not saying, it's ridiculous. Like, this film's ridiculous.
Now, you know why?
Why?
For me. It's because I watched...
Because you hate everything.
No. It's because I watched The Raid, and that's my...
It's got nothing to do with it.
No, I know it doesn't have anything...
Completely different film.
No, but I'm just saying in regards to the whole goofball action film.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It is.
It's not a goofball action film, is it?
It is. It's done.
Not really.
It's done.
No, it's an over-the-top action film. Or an over-the-top martial arts film. Ish, kind of, but not really. But it's only over the top in the amount of violence that there is. It's not over the top in ridiculousness.
I mean, I suppose in The Raid, it's... I mean, there are some shocking moments in there, but it's because it's one of those sort of things where you're more enthralled in the art form of the violence rather than the actual violence itself. So somebody getting hit against the head with a bat or something like that isn't really going to do it in a normal film. But, you know, somebody getting hit multiple times in the head with a bat does.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is nuts.
So...
I mean, I'm on board, but
You don't sound like it.
Nah, but my
Nothing that you're saying sounds like you're on board.
The only reason why it's sketchy...
Weird, because you should be on board. Because this film sounds awesome. Like, it looks awesome. It's going to be so good.
Looks bad.
It's going to be so good. It's so silly. It's so over the top. Like, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, don't get twisted. It looks like it will be fun. However...
It does look fun.
However, there's too many...
There's no however.
There's too many things for me. I will now have to watch a Fast and Furious film.
You don't have to.
I will. I need to know what the characters are about in order for me to get on board.
Don't be like, I'm going to force myself to watch this film and then blame it on the film. That's your fault. That's on you.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, you don't need to watch it.
Okay, fine. Said the same guy that still hasn't watched Bandersnatch.
Who cares? What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Just saying, you're that guy that doesn't complete stuff. I'm the guy that completes stuff.
No, not completing Bandersnatch would be if I watched half of it and then didn't watch the rest. I'm not interested in Bandersnatch. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care less about Bandersnatch. The hype is over. Like that's how good Bandersnatch is. Yeah, it came out. People talked about it for 2 days, and now it's over. Like, why do I care? Like, you're the only person that still talks about it.
No. I'm
why
just
would
using
I
it as an
care?
example. Like, you still haven't finished Punisher, which I think is deplorable.
Yeah, you could say that, but
and you still haven't finished Titans.
That's true. But I got Spider-Man this weekend, so that's why I didn't finish those two.
Yeah, but I just worry for Spider-Man. Did you get the DLC?
No, not yet.
Disgust me.
Why? I'll get it when I complete the game.
You're going to complete that game in a heartbeat because you've been practicing at mine for ages.
Kind of, but all I did was swing about. I didn't, try and get invested in it. I just, I didn't want to do too much.
Are you getting Kingdom Hearts as well?
Nah, probably not.
Are you getting, I mean, obviously you're getting Street Fighter, but you don't play Street Fighter, do you?
Occasionally.
Yeah. Are you getting... What game did I get? Resident Evil 2. I bought that one recently.
Maybe.
Do you remember playing Resident Evil 2 when you were younger on the PS1?
Kind of. I mean, yeah, but I don't think I completed it.
See, my point exactly, bro.
What?
You need to start completing things, seeing it to the end. You get such
yeah,
a
but
sense
I don't think
of...
it was my fault I didn't complete it. I believe it was my brother's game, and that was at a time where he completed a game and just said it.
That's terrible. The fucked up thing about Resident Evil 2 is that it's 2 discs, and it's not over when you complete it. You go through it again, which...
From the beginning?
Yeah.
Why?
Let me explain. There's mode A and there's mode B, right? Mode A is when you complete it with Leon or Claire for the first time. When you complete it with both of them and it's on your memory card, you get mode B up. Mode B is the most terrifying thing that you'll ever experience in any video game in your life.
Okay.
Whereas this big ass robot constantly walks around and he's hunting you down whilst you're doing the shit that you was doing before. So, getting key cards, picking up guns, fighting zombies, fighting lickers, trying not to get killed by these dogs, trying to survive, and you've got this big ass robot tyrant thing. Now, the fucked up thing about this new Resident Evil, because it's on the next gen console, that's mode 1. So you're constantly getting chased down by this mad robot thing. Like, and you still got to do with zombies, dogs, lickers, super zombies, big boss zombies, angry zombies, legless zombies.
Good.
But yeah, I digress. But yeah, let's wrap this shit up. It's been a while.
Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, directed by David Leitch.
If.
What do you mean, if? He co-directed John Wick and he directed Deadpool 2.
I know, that's the thing. Oof.
Yeah, what? It's your beef.
No, it's no beef.
Huh?
It should be good.
You got problems.
Nah, it's just that Keanu Reeves is just so sick. That's what I think is.
He's so sick.
Yeah, he's so sick. As John Wick.
I don't think so.
Well,
he's
Parabellum
fine.
we'll see.
He's fine. He's fine as John Wick.
I've never seen someone like shoot off that many bullets in a film.
He's got an old man run. Like, he needs to do some run training. Or sort
What,
out them
from Tom
hips.
Cruise?
Sort out them hips. Maybe, because he runs better than him.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I suppose. But he has... Yeah, you're right. Tom Cruise does run better.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe it's his wooden face that stops Keanu from running.
Maybe. Speaking of DC movies...
Jesus.
Ben Affleck is officially out.
Bruv, I knew this from, 10 years ago?
Everyone knew. Everyone who knew.
So Peter Cavill in still.
Who?
Cavill, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Got there in the end. Maybe. Who knows?
Well, I just reckon they should just have rebooted the whole thing from that flop of a Ross Clark film.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, Aquaman's fine. Like, but it's like you're building it on sand.
Not really.
Yeah, because they've already had all their major adventures already. Well, I always said this.
Who?
Well, the Justice League.
They've had one film.
They've had two.
What 2 films?
Well, Dawn of Justice and then
That's
actual
Batman v
Justice.
Superman. That's not a Justice League film.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
It's got 2.5 characters in it. That's not a Justice League film.
Well, that's no way to speak about Gal Gadot, but
Well, I'd say worse, but that's not a Justice League film.
it was. It's called The Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, it's called The Dawn of Justice, but it only has 2 characters in it.
2.5.
2.5. That's not fucking Justice League movie.
Well,
Alright then, Iron Man 3 has Iron Man and Black Widow in it. Is that a fucking Avengers film?
yeah, because he has.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because you missed out 2 other people.
Who? Nick Fury
Yeah.
and Coulson. That's still not Avengers film.
No, you're missing another one. Rhodey.
Rhodey. Oh yeah, and Rhodey. That's not an Avengers film.
It is.
No, it isn't. It's a fucking Iron Man film.
It's not.
Yes,
Pepper
it is.
Potts.
So?
She's
This is an Iron Man character. It's an Iron Man film. That is not a Justice League.
And plus, anyway, it's a bad example to use anyway because
What?
everything's connected.
No, it's a perfect example because it's 2 similar things.
No, they're not. They're not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's like you comparing. Right. This is your comparison, right? It's like you comparing an Xbox One or Xbox original to a Commodore 64.
How?
One, you enjoy yourself on. You can watch your TV. You can do bits and pieces. And the other is just not the same quality. They're the 2 of the same devices,
No.
i.e. home console gaming systems. However, they're from different eras.
No.
DC is Commodore 64.
No.
Marvel is Xbox.
There's none, because that analogy is shit.
It is a shit analogy, but I thought I will break it down in a shitter term because you can't compare DC with the Marvel films.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
Both are superhero teams. Both are...
You're thinking of the comic.
Huh?
You're thinking of the comic.
Why?
What team is the Justice League?
What do you mean, what team is the Justice League?
As
The
in,
Justice League is the team.
No. I'm just talking about the actual team.
What, who's in it?
Yeah, who's in it?
Superman,
Yeah.
Batman, Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman.
Now, how many people are in the Justice League comic book?
What, the original?
The original.
The original Justice League, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
It's the added on. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, the first one should have had all 7 of these characters.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
Not
It should have been
necessarily.
built up. Because it's the same thing with the Avengers. The Avengers, they didn't even use the newest roster. They used, what? Tony, for...
Yeah, but then why are you saying, oh, well, not Black Widow, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver should have been on the team?
They were in Age of Ultron. And
Yeah, but that's not the first one.
Yeah, but the first one isn't... Well, basically, Avengers has got such a varied history of, like, rosters and all that stuff.
Bullshit.
Same thing with the Justice League. But it's like... You could have introduced them at a later date because they're building up a bigger story. Which they were at the time, which was Age of Ultron. And they had to have an excuse to fight Ultron.
And Justice League could have brought on more characters at a later date.
Yeah. Because we already hated, like, Batman and Superman. We already
Doesn't matter.
No, and what I'm saying is that obviously if we're keeping one Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and we're getting rid of say Batman, and we're getting rid of Sad Affleck,
Yeah.
and we're getting rid of Henry Cavill,
Possibly. Not confirmed.
well, he's not showing up to team meetings, you know, it's looking bad. And then what, you got Captain Marvel, Shazam. And then, yeah. What else? That's it. I mean, obviously Black Canary, Green Arrow,
Yeah.
other people, I guess. Teen Titans. See, that's another reason why I reckon the DC universe hasn't picked up or hasn't aligned itself properly. Is because the way that the Avengers is built versus the way that the Justice League is built. Justice League is built up into a junior and a senior team in regards to the Teen Titans
Yeah.
and then the Justice League. So the idea is that you're part of the Justice League, and if you're the sidekick, you get thrown into Teen Titans, where you eventually rebel and go to the Teen Titans, even though that's just pointless. Depending on the hierarchies of the group. Now with Avengers, nothing like that. It's like if you're 18 and above, you're on the team.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, like, there's too many mechanics within the Justice League, and then you've got Justice League of America, Justice League, blah blah blah. There isn't.
Oh, there is, because there's West Coast Avengers, there's East Coast Avengers, there's Great Lakes Avengers.
Oh yeah, forgot about those comics. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. And there's Secret Avengers as well. New Avengers.
Mighty Avengers.
That's just a different name of the comic.
No, there was Avengers and there was Mighty Avengers.
Okay, who was in the Mighty Avengers?
Luke Cage, Jessica Jones,
That's the Defenders.
Danny Rand. Yeah, but they were in the Mighty Avengers.
And the Mighty Avengers.
Yeah.
The Defenders became the Mighty Avengers.
Well, some characters from the Defenders were in the Mighty Avengers.
It's just pointless. You're already part of a team. It's like Heroes for Hire, I get. Because, like, your team's always got to be changing because people will want different heroes for hire, as it were. Which we kind of saw at the end of Iron Fist. Was it Iron Fist that we saw it in? Where it's defending the old lady.
What old lady?
The Triad lady. I mean, not very well. But he was defending her.
Maybe.
Yeah, we saw little bits. You haven't seen the end of it, have you?
I did see the end of it. I just don't know what you're talking about.
Danny Rand, when he's going in and he's going into the meeting, and then she's saying, "I don't care, just get me out of here." And he's doing hero for hire bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Well, I mean, he wasn't exactly for hire, but yeah.
Bless. So what else?
Invincible
Oh god.
TV series.
Invincible TV series. Animation.
On Amazon.
On Amazon. Am I excited? Kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I know what it's about? No.
It's about some kid who's the son of the world's most powerful superhero.
Batman
And
Jr.
in his... Well, no. I mean, no one would say Batman's the most powerful superhero, so...
Yeah, but
No.
they do. They do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Everyone.
No one says that.
The internet does.
No, they don't.
Mm.
No. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Batman, but the most powerful superhero? No, that's just silly.
No, but basically, Batman can beat everyone, according to the internet.
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with power. You wouldn't say that's him being powerful.
Yeah, okay.
It's been being smart, strategic, inventive, innovative. Like, it's not... That's got nothing to do with power.
I suppose. So Superman's son. Although Superman, the hierarchy on that is now blurred and murky.
Yeah, well, why bring it up then?
Thanos Jr.
It's not a superhero.
Yeah, it is.
Based on...
In fact, it's against his dad.
No. He's the son of the most powerful superhero. Why would the son be... No! Stop trying to say shit.
I'm just talking about power level.
No, yeah, but... So what?
Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. So Invincible's about, essentially, the Superman's son becoming a superhero.
Yeah, why not?
Have you heard about, well, you should know about this, Marvel Frogman?
No.
This is one of the fan theories that I heard.
Like what?
There's a fan theory going around.
About Frogman.
No, about Frogman.
Yeah.
His power is just literally to leap up really high.
Okay.
Like 6 stories high. His dad was Leapfrog, who was a criminal that got caught. And then his son basically...
Batroc.
Huh?
Batroc.
Not Batroc, Leapfrog.
Okay.
2 different ones.
You're wrong so often I have to check.
No, I'm right about this one. But the idea is that Frogman works with the Amazing Spider-Man from time to time.
Yeah.
As a sort of like guest character or pointless whatever. And he usually beats people because he's the son of the Leapfrog guy. He used his power of criminal bungling, because obviously Dad was a shit criminal, to save people. Relevance is he is the son of a supervillain turned into a superhero.
How's that relevant?
Thanos.
We're not talking about fans, we're talking about Invincible.
That's what I'm saying. That's an interesting story. This kind of... I don't know. Meh. Very, very meh about the story. I'm excited about the credentials of it. Like, obviously, it's done by Robert Kirkman, the guy that done Walking Dead.
Yep.
Although The Walking Dead at this particular junction is hard to watch for some people. I still watch it. Doesn't write the show, but yeah, I suppose. He must have some input though.
Who?
Kirkman.
Maybe. But also maybe not.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this one's going to be animated though, isn't it?
Also, yeah, Stephen Young's voicing J.K. Simmons, also voicing Sandra Oh, Seth Rogen, Gillian Jacobs, ZZ Beats,
Zazzy.
Yep, Mark Hamill and Walton Goggins, to name a few.
Ugh. I mean, I I mean, I just need to know more about it. If I read the comic, I would have been able to be gassed.
Yeah.
It's like the Umbrella. What's the bloody Academy?
Yeah.
That's what I would kind of equivalent it to. So the more I find out about it, the more excited I get. I mean,
The way I see it is animated, good. That means you're not constrained by
budgets
and whatnot, and what you can do with TV and the actual physical people, actors. 2, it's on Amazon, so I'll be able to watch it. 3, they've got an amazing voice acting cast.
Yes, they do.
They pushed the boat out. So yeah, on those. Well, and I've heard that the comic is good. Like, I've only heard good things about.
But that's what I'm saying. So same here,
So,
but I haven't read it.
Totally on board. I haven't read it, but I'm still on board.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And the Tick season 2 is coming out on Amazon as well.
I haven't even seen season 1.
Yeah. To be fair,
I'm scared to watch it.
it's good.
Is
It's
it
one of those live action adaptations.
Is
that
it
you
better
don't
than
hate.
the animated series?
Well, it depends what you got from the animated series. Did you like the animated series because it was violent or because it was funny? Or because it was violent and funny?
No. But I mean, it wasn't really that violent.
Exactly. This one is. So it's violent and funny. And there's more adult jokes in this one. But I think it's because they're now able to sort of like relate it to a mundane lifestyle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Office version of, I'm trying to think, of Daredevil, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So it's like a spoof. It's not like a proper serious TV adaptation of a superhero.
Yeah. If I stop being scared to watch it, I might give it a go.
Yeah, just watch it. It's all good. Anything else to add?
No, that's it.
Wicked. Alright, that was another episode of Real Dumb Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do this. Now.